Floridians are preparing for another hurricane to hit their state. Milton has passed through Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula and is now heading towards Florida's Gulf Coast. You can see it right now. It is Category 4. It will stay a 4 as it passes through as well. Now, this is a live look at St. Petersburg, Florida right now, where Hurricane Milton, again, just downgraded to a Category 4 from a 5. This storm is expected to come ashore south of Tampa Bay. Many residents are concerned about debris and whether they should evacuate or shelter in place. You can see the clouds there, very cloudy there. The skies are cloudy. You can see rain is coming in, and a lot of the streets are already wet, preparing for Milton to head into the state. 9 News reporter Brianna Fernandez joins us now. Brianna, local groups have been sending people there, and now even more people are heading to Florida.
A lot of local groups, not only small businesses, but also the Colorado Task Force 1. They're actually going to be sending a lot of folks there today. For example, Colorado Task Force already sent an additional 35 members to Jacksonville, Florida. So they're going to have a total of 80 members ready to go for search and rescue operations, structure collapse, and even water rescues. Then you have businesses right here in Boulder who want to help in any way they can. The company 1908 Brands is donating 5 truckloads of bottles of disinfectant and wipes to victims of Hurricane Milton. CEO Steve Savage says the company makes natural, non-toxic cleaning supplies. The first loads are going out this morning. Then you have 2 that are leaving tomorrow. The truckloads should arrive there by Friday after the worst of the storm has gone through. And these type of supplies and help from the state is just crucial. With the expected storm surge of up to 15 feet from Milton, families will be dealing with a lot of flooding inside of their homes and businesses, which could lead to mold.
As you see, a lot of people are cleaning up. And with the new hurricane coming, Hurricane Milton, we know that's going to continue. And obviously, we wish we shipped these products 2 weeks ago so they'd be in place during a lot of this cleanup. But at least in regards to Hurricane Milton, the product will be there and ready for when that cleanup begins after Thursday.
Yeah, so those supplies are very much needed. If you'd like to learn more on how you can help hurricane victims, we actually have some information for you right now on 9news.com. We also know that in less than 2 hours, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, he's going to be holding a press conference to provide updates on Hurricane Milton. We'll definitely bring you the newest updates as we get them here in the studio. For now, I'm Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
Brianna, you've been through this before. You're from Florida.
Yeah, I'm from Florida, so I've been through plenty of hurricanes throughout my lifetime, but one that really sticks out is Hurricane Ian. A lot of people are still trying to recover from that, and even in the Southwest Florida area, businesses, people, their homes, I mean, everything is just truly heartbreaking to see that another hurricane similar to Ian is about to go through Florida like this.
And folks still recovering from that one, so it shows you just how long the recovery process is when a hurricane hits. All right, Brianna, thank you.
And across the Southeast, the Salvation Army's Emergency Disaster Services has delivered more than 194,000 meals to those in need. Leadership at San Angelo Salvation Army says they're proud that the San Angelo Post was able to help financially. San Angelo Salvation Army personnel has been placed on standby, and the mobile canteen is stocked and ready to go.
Closures are already being reported ahead of Milton's landfall. Tampa International Airport suspended all commercial and cargo operations yesterday. Orlando International Airport just did the same thing a few minutes ago. So right now, DIA has 45 cancellations. Most are Florida flights. The airports will remain closed to the public until they can assess any damage after the storm. Disney World is also making some changes. Its website says the venue is making operational adjustments for the safety of their guests and their cast members. The company will close all of its theme parks, including Universal Studios and the Disney Springs Shopping Center in the Orlando area, starting today in phases. This will mark the first time the theme parks have closed since Hurricane Ian in 2022. The parks will likely remain closed tomorrow.
And we do want to help get you out the door as far as your drive goes. 6:06 on your Wednesday morning. This is I-25 and 58th Avenue. Lanes headed toward us are southbound, and that's where things are getting just busier out here coming through the North Washington area. But overall, a relatively quiet start to the morning drive as we look at our map. Look at all that green. Usually around 6 o'clock, we're dealing with a crash, some delays, really a mild start to the drive. Denver to Boulder commute, 17 minutes on westbound Highway 36. No delays. We never get to say this at this hour on westbound 76 coming into Commerce City. A little bit of change in color on either side of 270, but no red, just a little bit of yellow and orange. 17-minute drive time on westbound I-70 is what we're looking at across town between E470 and 76.
One person was killed in a shooting in Commerce City. 2 others were hurt. This happened on Oneida Street in Commerce City on September 6th. According to an arrest affidavit, Jacqueline Escabel got into a fight with another woman. Jacqueline was shot, so was her boyfriend Jacob Scholl and a young woman named Michaela Lawrence, who police say was a bystander. Michaela was killed. Jacob was paralyzed. He's still in the hospital this morning. Jacqueline is now racked with guilt.
Part of me feels like it's my fault, because I fought the girl. If I would have just let her beat me up, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, Jacob wouldn't be paralyzed and she wouldn't be gone,
Commerce City police made an arrest. They believe a man who was with the woman Jacqueline got into a fight with shot them.
A woman who fabricated a cancer diagnosis to avoid criminal prosecution has pleaded guilty to multiple felony counts. Yesterday, Robin Nasida pleaded guilty to attempting to influence a public servant, forgery, and criminal impersonation. She was already convicted for filing a bogus child abuse claim against Aurora City Council member Danielle Jurinsky. As Nasida was being prosecuted for that claim, investigators say she filed paperwork with the court claiming that she suffered from brain cancer. In that paperwork, she uploaded an MRI image that she randomly found online. She also created a fake name of a cancer clinic in New Mexico. When investigators started taking a closer look at that paperwork, they found out that it was all a lie.
This was really significant in terms of the things that we see. In terms of people concocting a story and attempting to back that story up, people lie all the time, unfortunately, and those lies are easily exposed. But to add levels and levels and levels of details to it, that's something that I just haven't seen.
Zita will be sentenced in January on this new conviction. She could face up to an additional 12 years in prison and was already sentenced to 4 years earlier this year for that fake child abuse claim.
More students in Colorado are reporting school safety concerns. The state says it saw a 74% increase in reports to Safe to Tell in September compared to the same time last year. The program is designed to give students a way to anonymously and safely report their concerns. There were more than 4,700 reports made last month. That set a new record, surpassing the previous record set in February by 47%. Safe to Tell says it typically sees an uptick in reporting after a tragedy like the deadly school shooting in Georgia because students become more vigilant. But the state calls this increase unprecedented.
And let's take another look at Hurricane Milton as the Florida Peninsula braces for a rough ride of the next 24 hours. This is live radar right here. You can actually see the eye of Hurricane Milton about 200 miles off the coast of Tampa here. And it is already making these outer bands are already coming ashore here. We've seen several tornado warnings across the area. So Milton already having that impacts. But as far as the forecast goes, here's the forecast model. It's going from a Category 4 hurricane as we go through the day here, making landfall perhaps late tonight and over the night tonight as a Category 4 major hurricane. The only good news perhaps with this hurricane is it's a fast mover. By this time tomorrow, it will be across the state of Florida and into the Atlantic.